you acted in a film on Indian.
Yes? I did.
And correct. I believe you were appreciated because you really delivered your made-up lines very spontaneously, something that even the drama school graduates could not do with ease. I would like to ask you that, like the bowlers turn to the umpire and say, how's that? Did you also turn to the director and say, how's that? Especially after the intimate scenes. Now that's meant to capture you blushing.
No, look, it was a wonderful experience to become an actor, I guess, and to be lead actor of the film Un Indian. It was a beautiful movie, and I was very, very proud of it. But yeah, it was totally different to being on the sporting field. So I think in life, though, you have to challenge yourself, and that's one thing I've been really particular about is I wanted to not just be a cricketer. There are other interests that I enjoy doing. There are other things I enjoy watching. I love the outdoors. I love music. I love what acting's all about, and I actually appreciate actors a lot more now after doing a couple of movies.
Sure. Vandana says she watched it many times and it was amazing. So they were calling you an all-rounder, Brett, which you are. There's no doubt about it. So Brett, I would like the audience and to tell you a little bit about our company, LeapScholar, and also something about the speaking session. Yes?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. So Soumya, should we begin with the session?
Yes, sure. Sir.
Yeah. So something about Leap, well, at Leap also, we've been hitting the ball out of the park, many a times. So actually in India, many students aspire to study abroad, but because of the lack of credible information and the high cost of loans, these act as deterrents. So Leap was launched to address these two challenges. And in a very short time, it has built a community of like-minded people, close to 5 lakh students. Now, IELTS, as we can see on the screen, is an English language exam, which all aspirants who wish to go abroad have to take. It is designed so that it can test the ability or the proficiency of English or your communication in 4 basic English language skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. The speaking exam, which we are going to discuss today, is a face-to-face interaction with the examiner. It is actually designed to test your pronunciation, your grammar, your vocabulary, and above all, your fluency. Now, the speaking test is divided into 3 parts, and it lasts for about 11 to 14 minutes. The speaking exam is actually basically designed so that we are very fluent, we are natural. My advice to the students here is never think you are giving right or wrong answers. The examiner is there to articulate how well you are expressing your opinions in English. Part 1, as we can see, the examiner is just asking you generic questions about work, family, studies. In part 2, we call it the individual long term, where the examiner will give you a task card, which has a specific question, some bullet points, which are to be included in a 2-minute talk. Part 3 is a 2-way discussion, where the examiner also interacts with you. So now we are going to discuss something about greeting the examiner. Greeting the examiner is extremely important. This is a prelude to the exam, where you you cast an impression, a first impression on the examiner. So what is important is to have a smile, send positive vibes, and please don't sit down until you are offered a seat. The examiner would ask you, what's your full name? Don't say myself. Don't say my name is. Fluent English speakers try to use contractions when asked such a question. So they would say, I am, or my name's, right? Yes, the greeting should, fit the time of the day. And of course, you should, when asked for your identification, you shouldn't hang the passport in front of the examiner, him or her. Rather, place it in the palms of your hand and simply say, with pleasure, or here it is. So this is greeting the examiner. And after that, now we are going to play a game with Brett, and we are going to do some lovely speaking questions. I'm sure all of you are going to enjoy, and I hope, Brett, you enjoy it too.
Sounds good.
So Brett, you swung the ball many a times on the pitch. Today we are going to do spinning the wheel. Yeah. So we are going to spin a wheel, and I'm going to ask you to do a role play. You are going to be playing the examiner. So you are going to fire questions from the audience. We'll pick up some students, and wherever the wheel lands, please pick up that question and ask the student. And I would really be happy if you could give some, valuable feedback, just a one-line feedback to every student, so that they are all motivated, encouraged. So should we begin?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, Rajbir. Okay, Ayub. Yes, guys, we are all ready. We are ready to begin spinning the wheel. So let's begin, Soumya. Okay. So, Brett, this is the question. Soumya, who should we invite from the audience?
So let's unmute Ayushi. She's been asking for a really long time.
Sure. Let's unmute Ayushi. Yes, Brett, we would like you to ask Ayushi this question.
Ayushi, do you think that grown-ups should play sports?
Hi, Red. First off, it's so lovely to see you and have you here. To answer your question, I truly think that grown-ups should play sports because that way they can stay connected with their childhood and won't forget how it is to stay young while we are growing old.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's very important to play sports, even as a grown-up, because it still teaches you about camaraderie and sportsmanship, and that's very important in life. So well done.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I know, Brett, you were born in New South Wales, and you can tell us a lot about hidden spots too, right? Yes.
Yeah, a lot of sports. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Spin that wheel. Here we go.
So, Soumya, can we call Muskan from the audience now? Yes, Rajbir, I'll definitely try. Definitely.
I've unmuted Muskan.
Okay, Muskan, your wish is fulfilled. You have a chance to speak with Brett.
Thank you, sir.
Muskan, do you think there's too much sport on television in your country?
Yeah, I think there is too much sport on television in our country, and it should be so the children or adults should get more knowledge about the sports of any kind. It should be of cricket, football, etc.
Yeah, look, I think it's a good point. I think that there has to be a selection of different sports. I mean, cricket is obviously the one that we all know, but I think kabaddi and hockey. There's a couple of really nice other sports that you can watch as well. So, well done to you, Muskan.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Muskan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Please mute yourself, Muskan. Soumya, could we ask one more person from the audience? Vineet. He's been requesting for a very long time.
Hello, Vineet. Have you ever supported a cricket team? And if so, which one?
It's J. Vineet, Soumya. J. Vineet, Soumya, not Vinita. J. Vineet was the one who's been requesting me for a number of sessions.
Yes, so he's here.
Yes, Vineet, your wish fulfilled.
Hey, Vineet, have you ever supported a cricket team?
I guess he's finding it difficult to unmute, Soumya.
So maybe we can call Anjana because
Okay,
she's
sure.
also asking
Let's
us.
call Anjana. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Anjana. The question is, have you ever supported a cricket team?
Yes, of course. I myself and along with my whole family, with my grandmother, we all support our Indian cricket team. We all watch it whenever it comes in the television.
Good for you. And hopefully India are yet to go.
Yeah, that's great.
You're all very good. Even my grandmother is a huge fan of yours, Bradley.
Thank you. Say hi to your grandmother for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Give your grandmother a hug from me.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, good, Anjana. Great. Sure, Simran, we'll try. Yes, Soumya, let's spin it again.
Okay, so sir, for this question, can we call Camellia?
All right, sure.
Hi, Camilla.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a cricket match in a stadium?
Yes, am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, you are Camellia. You are audible.
Hi, Camilla. Have you ever watched a cricket match in a stadium?
Sir, I haven't had a chance to watch a cricket match in a stadium yet, but I hope I'll soon get a chance to do the same. So I've heard from several friends of mine that watching a favorite sport from a stadium itself is kind of a different experience. So yes, that would be in my bucket list.
All right, Camilla, thank you for that. Yes, it sounds like you've been studying very, very hard. So keep up the good work, and you should get down to a stadium one day because it's an amazing atmosphere. So good luck with everything.
Yeah, she really delivered well, Brett. Good job, Camellia. Very good. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Soumya, there is a request from Rajbir Kaur. Please, please, please. So let's accede to her request. Yes?
Sure, sir.
Okay.
We've had this one already, but we can. Do you want to do this one or do a different one?
We can move to a different one. Yes, Soumya.
There we go. Okay. So who have we got?
Rajbir is here with us. Hey,
Yes,
Rajbir.
Rajbir.
Hello, sir. Is I am audible?
Not
Rajbir.
is I. Am I audible, Rajbir?
Okay, sir. Sorry, sorry. Sir,
Okay,
firstly, I
no
want to
problem.
thank
It's in
you.
English. Yeah,
Sir,
no problem at all.
okay, sir.
Yes, yeah.
All right, sir. Sir, firstly, I want to heartiest thank to you because I'm got emotional because I do not get opportunity to speak on this field.
Don't worry,
Firstly,
don't get emotional, Rajbir. You know, I always try to unmute you, so it's nice. Please enjoy your talk with Brett, right? I'm so
okay,
happy.
okay, okay, sir. Okay,
Sure,
sir. All right.
sure. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Brett, so you
Okay,
can
sir.
see how emotional our fans are.
Hello, Rajbir. First,
Hello,
Raj,
sir. Hello, sir.
It's,
I'm very happy to see you. Thank you, sir. Give me opportunity to speak.
nice to speak to you too, and you've got beautiful English. And most importantly, aram se, okay? Have some fun, relax.
Aram se. Thank you, sir. You know Hindi also.
Yes.
What do children learn from sports, in your opinion?
All right. I think, according to my perspective, children learn many things from sports. Sports are very good. From sports, we do physically fit. We have it's give dedication, motivation to do best. Because if I do sports, if children do sports, they get more motivated. They do physically fit, and it also help them to fit mentally. So I think they are very. I think children learn many things from sports. Not one thing, many things from sports. According to my opinion.
No, and look, you've got a great opinion, and I think that's a great thing you touched on there is that the children, most importantly, they can look after their fitness, which will look after their mental health, which will look after their mental strength, and also, allow them to achieve other things as well. So playing sport will teach them not only, how to use a bat and a ball, but it's life skills that they can learn from playing sports. So
Thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but fitness, Rajbir, not fitment. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Brett
Okay,
has
sir.
been
Sorry,
kind-
sir.
Brett has been very kind with you, but you spoke very well, but you need to improve your grammar a bit, Rajbir.
Thank
That's
you, sir.
important.
Thank
yeah?
you, sir. Thank you,
But
sir, for
lovely,
my.
lovely to have you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Rajbir.
sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes,
So shall we
Soumya,
call
one more
just-
time? Yes,
Yes,
please.
just one more person,
Yes,
and then we'll. Yeah.
sure, sure.
I think I'll spin it again.
Yeah, do that.
okay, who have we got?
This time we've got Tasneem.
Okay, yeah, Tasneem.
Hi.
Tasneem.
Tasneem, are you there?
Yes, so she's here.
Yes, yes, Brett.
Hey,
Hi,
Brett.
Tasneem.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Tasneem? Have
I'm
you ever
fine.
a cricket team?
I'm not much of a cricket fan, so I won't exactly say I've supported a cricket team. But yeah, I have regularly been a viewer of. I've regularly been a viewer of Indian World Cup cricket.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well done. Well, listen, your English is fantastic, and I also love your honesty. Honesty is the best policy. So well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, very well said, Brett. Very well said. So guys, I hope you are enjoying yourself. Yes, we still have another game coming up. You are still going to get a chance to talk with Brett. So don't get disappointed. Don't leave. As it is, you know you're going to get a return gift just in another half an hour and many more chances to convert with Brett. Yeah, Brett. So Brett, I wanted to ask you a little bit of a rapid fire.
Sure.
Yes. Your approach to life is simple yet strategic, both on and off the pitch. Your take on travel, however, is like a game of gully cricket, immersive, raw, and fun. You've been visiting India since you were 17, and I've heard you say that Mumbai is like your second home. So what are some of your fondest memories, and what helps foster your communication to it?
Well, look, it's, when you go to a foreign country, the respect level has to be extremely high. You have to firstly appreciate the new country that you're going to. You have to adhere by the local rules. You have to adhere by the culture, by the food, and I think once you respect where you're going to and actually appreciate it and actually indulge yourself into this new culture, that's obviously where you get the most out of it. And one thing I've really enjoyed is immersing myself into this beautiful culture that we know in India. So I've got so many great memories out of coming to India, as you mentioned, from the age of 17. I've had so many good times over there, met so many amazing people. But a lot of people would think that it's playing at Wankhede Stadium or playing at Eden Gardens. They must be my favorite memory, which they definitely are up the top there. But it's also to meeting the boys and girls, walking down the street and seeing like the little boys and girls come up and say g'day, and the looks and the smile on their faces when they meet you, it lights up the whole day, lights up the whole week. So they're like little moments that you wish you could bottle up because they're such beautiful moments.
Great. So I think all our students are extremely happy, being very patriotic, and they are really excited. And they say that you are looking so handsome. And they are also saying that, it's a wonderful question. So Brett, I think you love Jacob Creek's wine. Yeah. And you have been the brand ambassador too. So now, do you have time to explore your other interests also?
Yeah, well, look, throughout sort of from September till around about February is when I work throughout Australia, and I work for Fox Sports. So I cover the Australian cricket, and then I have a month or two off, and then I go over to India and work for Star Sports, then do the Australian winter or the Indian summer. So there's obviously a lot of cricket. Cricket takes up around about 6 to 7 months of the year, maybe sometimes 8 months. But other than those times I've been spending with cricket, there's a lot of music played. There's a lot of, I'm still working in fashion. I love getting down to my farm. I love being outdoors. I love going fishing. I love camping. So you have to have that right balance in life. So what I always tell boys and girls and young adults who are wanting to play sport's very important. It's not the whole be all and end all of life. You need the right balance. Like when you study, you can't study 24 hours a day. You have to have that right balance. So as long as you have that right balance with your studies, with your sport, with your nutrition, with your hydration, with your sleep, all these things link together to make you the perfect specimen.
What a wonderful explanation. Yes, guys, I hope you are really motivated after hearing Brett. Yes, great. So Brett, how do you deal with your pop star status? Knowing that a lot of girls and kids idolize you. In fact, I see girls really drool over you. Vandana still says in the chat box that, sir, it's difficult to believe that Brett is 45. He's looking so handsome.
Thank you.
Brian, what does it do to you? And between your innumerable tasks, I saw your schedule yesterday. Where do you find the time for romance and love?
Well, I've been married now for eight years. You know, been with my wife now for over 10 years together, and you know, she's the love of my life, and I'm very, very lucky. But yeah, look, it's just, you know, you just find that right life partner, don't you? And I'm very, very grateful. I've got beautiful children, but it's also, you know, that it's a partnership, and you know, you have moments in sport, in business, in life in general. You have to work hard at these partnerships because there's ups and downs, and that's all part of life. But I've been really lucky. I've got an amazing Sundar Ledeki, and I'm very happy.
Wow, that's great, Brett. Absolutely wonderful. Simran asked me to ask you, which is your favorite Indian dish?
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken. Oh, Simran, were you expecting that as a reply?
Butter chicken with thoda spice. Yeah.
With thoda spice. Yes, Simran. Is that a perfect answer? Yes. Yeah, they are all very amused and extremely happy. Yes. So guys, all your questions will get answered definitely by Brett. As you can see, he's very accommodating, very kind, and he loves to encourage all the young learners here. Yes. So Brett, shall we play another small game?
Sure, let's go.
And we call some more students so that they are so excited. Okay. They are getting a chance to speak with you. Yes. Perfect. Yes, Soumya, should we begin? We've tried to come up with some innovative games, Brett, connected with speaking, since our topic of discussion is speaking today. Yes, perfect. Guys, I'll definitely try and give you a chance. Ready, Vishal? We can't unmute everybody, but we will. So, Soumya, Brett, this is out of the box. Now, okay. A student, we'll select a student from the audience. The student can choose the number, and after you can ask them to choose a number, the shutter will open, and then a question pops up, sure, which you will be firing because you are the examiner, right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's begin, Soumya.
Sir, I have unmuted Ritvik.
Ritvik. So, after that, Soumya, I would request you to unmute June, because June has also been requesting for quite some time. Yes.
Okay, sure, yes. Sir. So, yes, Ritvik, which number would you like me to pick for you?
Hi, Soumya. I will pick 7.
Hi, okay. Ritvik. How are you?
Hi, Brett. How are you? I'm doing fine. And it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, mate. How important is it to get advice from other people when making decisions?
Advice from other people, helps in having various perspective into the given subject. So it helps in making a better decision, as it involves other people's experiences also on the given subject, and provides a wide perspective onto the given subject.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. It's about taking advice from a lot of different people, and that's the thing. That's how you learn life, is that you take advice, you try and listen to as many people as possible, and then pick those little things out that will suit your style and your personality. So well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So Brad, did you also take advice from other people?
Of course, and it's almost like, do you know when you at home and you're cooking and you might put the peas in one of the saucers and you try and drain the water, like you have to sift through. So you got all these different options. So you get all this different advice and you sift through and you pick out the one or two things that work for you as a person, and you take that on board.
Wonderful. Great. Yes, Soumya. Next person, please. Could we call June? Thanks, Ritvik. Thank you so much.
Hey, June, what number?
Yes, so June is here. Hi, June.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Atul sir, and good evening, Brett, please, sir.
Hello, June.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Buddy up, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All good.
Which number would you like?
6, my luckiest number.
Open up 6 box, please.
I'm born in the month of June. 6. So
okay.
1619.
Good, June. That's why your name is June, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, so it has a long story.
Okay.
Related to Shakespeare, of course.
Learning foreign languages can help us understand foreign cultures.
Yes, sir. And also that please convey my best regards to Ricky Ponting, sir, Michael Johnson, sir, Adam Gilchrist, sir, and of course, Michael Hussey, sir. Yes, sir.
No worries.
Your teammates. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, sure, June. Would you like to answer the question
Yes,
also?
sir. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think that learning foreign languages can help us understand foreign cultures? Yes, I think learning for any foreign languages, for example, French in Canada, can help us understand Canadian cultures, and it becomes very easy to communicate as well.
Yeah, that's a very good answer, because it's like me when I go to India to try and learn a little bit of Hindi. If I'm in Mumbai, you know, you understand the culture better. So that's one thing I've been really mindful of, is to try to learn the local culture and learn the local language. Certainly
Yes,
the foreign
sir.
language,
Best
but-
regards always, and stay motivated. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
So,
Thanks,
Brett,
June.
how did you manage to actually pick up Hindi, learning Hindi?
My Hindi is tora, but I'm still learning. But it's, I think, firstly, Atul, out of respect for your beautiful country. So
Wow, that's so nice of you,
making-
Brett. We are
making an
really
effort.
grateful to you
Making
for
an
that. Yeah,
thank you. Thank you.
wonderful. Soumya, could we are all our students are saying they are big fans of Brett, but one of them, Amit Tripathi. Can we try and unmute Amit, please?
Yes, sure.
So
sir.
guys, see, we are trying to give all of you a chance, right? We are being fair.
Yes, so Amit is here. Hi, Amit.
Okay.
Hi, madam. Good afternoon.
Hi,
Good
Amit.
afternoon.
Hi, Bright. Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you?
So Amit, did you actually think you'd get a chance to talk to Brett today?
I really never have imagined my life to get communication with the Bright, but really, I'm very, very happy. I'm very thankful, sir. Thankful to you, sir.
Not at
Thank
all,
you.
Amit.
All right.
We are happy you could talk to him. Please go ahead.
All right, Amit. So how many wickets do you want to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? How many wickets for you?
Yeah, earlier I have just gone through like her birthday on 6th, my birthday of 2nd of March. So I would prefer definitely 2nd.
Open up the box. Would you like to become a widely known celebrity? And if so, why? Wow.
Would you like? I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah. Would you like to be? Would you like to become a widely known celebrity, and why?
Well, Brett is in front of you, Amit, so you can see his example, follow his example. You don't need to be nervous.
Obvious. From my childhood, definitely, I have seen many phases in my life. Okay, and I belong from a very small village in India, really, where never we can imagine for going, grow up ourselves in any kind of positive activities. But this is fortunate with me. Like I gone through it, and really I feel like what I have, and currently I'm just going through this kind of conversation with you. Somehow I can feel this, and that I am really at least eligible for at least to have a conversation with Bradley. This is a very big like a celebration for me, that I feel that I'm really celebrating. So I will motivate few people in my career, in my life, in future, and I will definitely to give suggestion to someone that really big thing happen in my life today. Maybe.
Okay, nice, Amit. Yes,
I
Brett,
don't
what
have
would you
that
like
much
to say
words,
to
sir,
him?
really. Bentley, really, I'm a big fan of you. Thank you very much. Nice to talking with you.
Nice to talk to you, mate. I wish you the very best of luck in your future. Good luck.
Thank you. We'll love you.
Thank you,
Brett,
mate.
now would you like to have a look at the chat box? And I would like you to pick up a student, seeing the number of messages which are coming up.
Okay, so let's go to, why don't we get Manpreet?
Yes, Soumya?
Yes,
Brett
I'm
has chosen.
unmuting. Yes,
Yeah.
I have unmuted Manpreet. Hi, Manpreet.
Manpreet, you're the lucky one. Brett has chosen.
Hello, thank you very much, sir. Bradley, sir. I'm a very good fan of you, sir.
Hello, Manpreet. Sat Sri Akal ji.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
Well, he's even said Sat Sri Akal, Manpreet.
Sat Sri Akal,
So
sir.
you can say a double thanks to Brett.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like my dream come true, sir.
Absolutely.
I think going by your surname that you might have been born up north, And maybe we should do the 5 rivers punch. What do you reckon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you want to pick number 5?
Yes, sir. Number 5, sir.
Okay, open up punch, please. How do you reflect on your younger self? Are there moments you look back on where you think, I wish I didn't do that, or I wish I hadn't done that?
Okay. Yes. As of now, I think that most challenging task is to develop ourselves continuously, and there might be some, and you are always wiser after the event. So yes, I think that in my school days, if I were more confidence and I have more good communication skill, then it will be better, because these kind of skills are very important to get connected with our with whom we are living. So it's very important. So these skills, I guess, sir.
No, thank you, man. And it's a very good answer, what you said there too. So confidence is so important, and that confidence will continue to grow as you get older. But always make sure that you back yourself.
Yes.
And you know, and you're very, very confident, but you speak very, very fluently, and you know, your clarity is great. So congratulations. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Brett, that was one question I had on my mind to ask you. If you
Sure.
were to go back in time, what is the one question you would like to ask young Brett Lee?
You know what? I wouldn't change anything growing up. You know, I think that you make mistakes for a reason, as long as you, and that, you know, the thing is, everyone makes errors of judgment, mistakes in their life, but as long as you learn from those errors or learn from those mistakes, that's what makes you into a better human. So I wouldn't change anything. Probably what I would have said to my younger self was just stay patient. Don't try to make things happen too quickly where they take time.
Yeah. So that's a wonderful advice for our young students here too, right? To be patient. Even
Yes.
if you are giving your exam, don't expect miracles overnight, right? Practice and be patient. I think wonderful advice which Brett has told us. Yes, great, Brett. And thank you. Brett said that, you know, touched upon the humanistic part. And we all know what a wonderful human being he is. Yes. So guys, I don't know if you know, but Brett has been donating a lot from his band, Six and Out, to many wonderful causes, even in India. And I believe, Brett, you have contributed a substantial amount, even for the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes, that's true. And, you know, I believe that people who are less fortunate than us, that they should have the right to have a normal life too. So I was brought up with 2 beautiful parents, 2 beautiful brothers, and I've had a very normal life, but I know that a lot of other boys and girls around the world, in particular India, haven't had that opportunity. So we want to give everyone the same opportunity that I've had.
Wonderful. I do believe that you want to especially help the children in the streets, and you give them a lot of music therapy too.
That's correct. Yeah. And
Wonderful.
I think as long as it puts a smile on their face, then it's going to make their day a lot easier.
Definitely. Terrific. Great, Brett.
Okay, so is
So
there
should we
one?
move on, Brett? Would you like to call upon another student? I would like you to pick one from the audience.
I think there was a Ushi, is there?
Was it Sushant?
Maybe, yeah. It went so quickly.
Okay, no problem. You can take your time to choose another one.
So can we call Alicia, because she's been waiting since a really long time?
Alicia, and then like Brett pick the next
Brett
person.
can
again.
pick up after.
Yeah,
Yes, sure.
Hi, Alicia.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Alicia.
It's
How are
such
you?
a delight to see you here. I
Thank
never
you.
thought I'd get a chance to speak to you.
Nice to speak to you. Okay, what's your number? What box? 1, 3, or 4? Which box?
I think I would choose number 3.
Okay, number 3, please. Oh, there we go. What are some of the major changes that occur to people throughout their lives?
All right. So I do feel like changes can be big or small. We go through a lot of changes in our life, but some of the major changes that one experiences in one's life could be marriage, or going abroad, or loss of a loved one, or maybe even getting another big opportunity, which really boosts a person to either do their best in a good situation or either tackle a very difficult situation with a lot of determination. So often we go through a lot of changes in life and we do have highs and lows. So that's what my answer would be.
That's excellent. Very good. Thank you. Alicia, and the thing about the emotions that we go through in life, one little tip that I've learned over my 45 years on the earth is to try to keep your emotions like almost compressed. So I'm not saying don't show your emotions, because emotions are very important. You have to show your emotions. You got to allow people to know how you feel. And if you're feeling sad, that's fine. If you're feeling happy, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. I think sometimes people think with emotions that you can't tell someone the way you feel, and that's the wrong answer. You have to be able to show your emotions. But when you had your highest of high and your lowest of lows, don't be too emotional with those emotional waves, I call it. So just compress those emotional waves and keep it nice and tight. And I sort of find that's the best way to go through life. But definitely keep allowing your emotions to come out, because that's very important.
I certainly couldn't agree more with you.
And Alicia, don't you think Brett's a great philosopher too?
Absolutely, absolutely. Sir.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about
that.
I
second that. Totally.
No, we definitely feel so, Brett, after hearing you. It's amazing. Absolutely. Okay.
You.
So, Brett, I thought you were wanting to choose Subhankar Ghosh. I guess that's what you meant.
Yes, sir.
So can we call him? Yes, Subhankar. You're also the fortunate one to have a dialogue with Brett today.
Hi,
so,
sir.
Soumya, could we call him and then Bala, please?
Hello,
hey,
sir.
Subhankar, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Actually, I'm waiting for a long time to talk with you, to interact. It's a lifetime opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Atul, sir, for giving me an opportunity.
Most welcome. I'm so happy you could get a chance. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Let's have a look at what numbers are left. I think it's number one.
Yeah, otherwise we'll repeat the numbers, because we are trying to help the students talk with you.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yes, Soumya.
Okay, number 1 or 4?
Sir, I will give you the chance. Whatever you will give me, I will answer that, sir.
Let's go number 1. If there was one superpower that you could have, what would it be? Good question. One superpower.
Yes, sir. It's one of the interesting questions that can help everyone. And the one superpower that can be, I want to be a successful person. I want to be a businessman who have a good reputation. So when you have reputation, everyone will know you and you can do whatever you want. You can meet with your idols. You can be one of the idols like you. You are my idol. You are so many people's idol. So if I have one superpower, I will like to be a successful person in our life. That's my goal.
Oh, well done. Well, look, it sounds if that you're well on the way to being that. So I wish you all the best. I guess that respect things very, very important as a superpower. Also, too, my sort of superpower as a young kid was always to be invisible. I thought if I could be invisible as a kid, that'd be a pretty cool superpower.
Yes, sir. You're right, sir. Actually, you are very kind, sir. For this reason, you just told us. That's very good, sir. It's once in a lifetime opportunity for me.
Yeah, Subhankar. So did you remember Mr. India when Brett said he wanted to be invisible? Yes, Subhankar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember.
Yeah, that's a famous Indian movie, Brett.
Yes,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, great, Subhankar. Nice. Okay,
Thank
Soumya, can we call Bala now? Bala has also been waiting for quite some time.
Yes, sure, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks, Subhankar.
Thank
Hi, Bala.
Hi, sir. Hi, Bradley. Good evening.
Hello. How are you?
Fine. How are you? Like I'm a big fan of you. I'm for the singing too. Like I listen to your songs also.
Thank you very much. It looks as though that you're left with number 4, mate. So let's open up number 4 and have a look.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, how much time do you spend listening to music every day? How much
time? It's very it's easy to answer. The first of all, like I love listening to music, Initially, I used to listen and at different times in a day, like morning, evening, and at nights. But as of now, I'm working in one of the organization. So I indulge my listening into my work. Like I keep on listening the songs. Besides, I even work. So it relaxes and suits my mindset.
Wonderful. Well, I think, Bala, it's very important that, music can take you back to, it can actually unleash all the different emotions. You can hear a song which can take you back to your childhood. You can hear a song that can make you happy, hear a song that makes you take you to a sad moment. All of it's amazing, isn't it? So yeah, music's very, very important. Obviously, in sort of consideration with the work that you're doing as well. So it's that nice balance. Good luck, Bala.
Yeah. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you, sir.
Brett, isn't music very therapeutic? No.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, I've always loved music.
I know.
Since I started playing music, I sort of feel as if that was the last almost piece of the jigsaw puzzle that got put back in place.
Yes, and you even sang a song with Asha ji. Yes,
I did. Hame tumhara hun tumhari hi rahunga.
Yes, wonderful. We wish you could have sung that for us, but another time. Yes, definitely. Soumya, is there anybody who you would really like? Is Rebecca there? I'm seeing a lot of messages.
Yes, sir. Rebecca is here. She would
So
like
maybe
to ask.
we'll have to repeat a number, but okay, Rebecca, sure, we would like you to talk to Brett also. The last person, Brett, today. I'm sure we are going to disappoint many people, but we hope there'll be another time. Yes.
Hi, Brett. It's so lovely to meet you, and I'm really honored.
Hey, is it Vedika, is it?
Rebecca Benjamin.
Rebecca. Sorry, Rebecca. How are you? Is everything good at your end?
All well, and it's actually even better right now that I'm meeting you. I'm so happy, and it's really a delight to see you, to talk to you. It's actually one of a kind opportunity that I'm so glad I got the chance to grab.
Thank you. I'll make a question up because we're out of the questions. We've gone through them all. But my question to you is, if you could see yourself in 10 years' time, where would it be?
Yeah, Rebecca, we seem to have lost you.
Is it fine right now? Like,
Yes.
am I
Yeah. You're audible. You're audible, Rebecca.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
That's fine.
Yeah,
please go ahead.
So could you please repeat the question? Sorry for the inconvenience.
That's fine. I was asking, like, in a perfect world, if you could picture yourself in 10 years' time, what would you be doing? Where would you be?
Right. So currently I have started this new venture. So I am a freelance writer. So I love writing because I love how, it helps me articulate my feelings that sometimes we are unable to express. But through writing, we can definitely, and also we can be a change maker in the society through our writings. So in the future, I would definitely, I would want to have my own, I would want to be an entrepreneur and have my own business and, help other businesses, especially small businesses, because it's really difficult for them to scale. But I would love to help them through, brilliant writing and helping them write persuasive copy so they can, scale their businesses. I would love to be
Yeah, she seems to be having network problem, Brett.
Fantastic, Rebecca. Well, if she can still hear me, that's it sounds as if Atul, that she's definitely on the right path to become.
Yes, Brett, I agree. Definitely, I agree with you. Definitely. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I think we.
I was just actually, we were talking about music. I have a piano right here because I have heard Brett's singing and playing guitar. I love playing guitar and ukulele.
Thanks, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Brett, I've heard you say, I believe these are some of your favorite lines, which I think would definitely appeal to our young students here, that you need to challenge yourself every day with passion. one can achieve anything. Rebecca, you could unmute and put your video off, please. So I'm repeating, Brett, your favorite lines, that you need to challenge yourself every day. With
Correct.
passion, one can achieve anything. When you get out of bed in the morning, you must ask yourself, how can I be a better person today than yesterday? How can I inspire other people? So, Brett, this is really motivating. I would love you to share some positive thoughts with our young learners here too.
Yeah, well, look, thank you, Atul, for your kind words, and thank you to all the participants. I know that we had over 700 odd participants listening in here this afternoon, which is absolutely incredible, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Look, you know, life is a journey of ups and downs, and if you believe that you're going to go through your life with no hiccups, or go through your life with no setbacks, or if you believe that you're going to go through your life with no feeling no hurt or no emotions, well then, you're wrong, because life is all about emotion. Life is all about learning about the rights and the wrongs, but you try and do more rights than wrongs. And that's the way I try and live my life. But I have a saying, which I teach my children, and I teach young boys and girls and young students. My saying is, if you aim for the stars, you might land on the moon.
Yes, rightly said. Very appropriate.
I know it's a cliche. I know it's been used a few times, but I love it, because what it's essentially saying is that don't let anyone peg you back. Don't let anyone say you can't achieve that, or don't let anyone say you're not allowed to dream. Dreaming is so important, and if I can play for my country, then anyone can play for their country. If I can, be this person, or if I can do this or do that, then anyone can do it. So chase your dreams, embrace your dreams, and have fun doing it along the way.
Great. Wonderful. Invaluable, Brett. Brett, before we conclude, I would like to say you're one of the best high performance athletes that the game of cricket has ever seen. Athletes are known for how they prepare, perform on the D-Day, and then they rejuvenate to be able to perform at top level all over again. This applies to performing well in any format, studies, work, competitions. What specific tips do you have for our followers on your personal approach or micro habits that have helped you prepare, get focused, and perform in matches?
Well, look, I think firstly, when it comes to the matches, like everyone talks about preparation's the key, which it is, but it's perfect preparation. So you can prepare for something, but if you're preparing incorrectly, then you're not going to become a better player. So you have to have the perfect preparation. And the other thing too is that don't look too far ahead. When you look, you might have a lot of work ahead of you. You might have exams. I used this analogy yesterday, but you might have, a big test match coming up, and there's 5 tests. You're thinking, how can I get through 5 test matches with my body? How can I be able to play for 25 days? Or how can I get through the next 6 months of my studies? Break it down. Get little goals. Little goals are the way to achieve big goals. So if you put your little goals in place, tick them off, it always feels good to have a win. So when you have a win and you celebrate the good times, celebrate the little wins, and those little wins become bigger wins. And then all of a sudden you achieve that end goal.
Absolutely. Very correct, Brett. I think that our students are really going to get very inspired, extremely motivated after hearing you today. And one last question Shivangi has, Brett. What would you have chosen to become if you hadn't chosen cricket?
It was always cricket. I knew I was going to be.
I knew that was the answer.
Yeah, but like, it's funny because, you try to explain that to people that you speak to, and a lot of people go, well, if I wasn't this, I would have been that. But, I was always going to be a cricketer because I was determined, no matter what anybody said or what anybody did, I was going to play for my country. So I was stubborn.
Awesome. Awesome. So guys, all my dear students, wouldn't you like to give a big thumbs up to Brett? Say thanks. We are really indebted to him. Send a big thumbs up that you really enjoyed your session. It was really absolutely inspiring. Yes. So yes, Brett, we are all super excited, super happy to have been with you. So we really thank you from the bottom of our hearts and are very happy to have you with us today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and wishing all the students, boys and girls, young adults, all the very best in your life adventures.
Thanks again, Brett. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brett. And yes, we have a surprise giveaway for all our participants who stayed with us till the end in this session. It means a lot to all of us. And yes, Brettley has a gift for you. So today we are going to share, since it's a speaking session, we are going to share expected cue card questions for 2022 with all our participants. So yes, thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, Pawan. Thank you, Sathi. Thank you, guys. It was really nice. And of course, thank you, Brett. Yes.
Thank you, Atul. Great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.
Good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Bye.